Babe, tuna shoot.
Atukafuta kuri tukario bibukwa okwa yatakarana.
Are okay only ke video kwa. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Eunicemakandi here. I'm so happy to have you guys here today because today we have my husband on set, which is a big one because Hubby never wants to be in front of the camera. So guys, today we are having a sit down with my husband, who is a videographer, cinematographer. Yeah, videographer and cinematographer. He's not a photographer, but he does photography. So that's what he does majorly. And today we are going to have a conversation with him around, is it business?
Yeah.
Yeah, a conversation around business. So we have been in business for the last, do I call it 5 years or 6 years?
5 years.
It's been 5 years. No, 2020 was COVID. So pre-COVID, we had been in business for 2 years.
Yeah.
And
2025. That is like 7, but 2023 I took a job. 23 I took a job.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. 5.
Yeah, so for the last 5 years, we have been doing a business together, which is called Hunters Pictures. And yes, so today he is the founder of Hunters. I'm a co-founder, but he's the founder of Hunters. He's the brains behind Hunters. So I want to hear his version of things for the last 5 years. So the first one, how has the last 5 years been for you?
The last 5 years have been tricky. Nimekuwa hivi kupanda kuteremka. Last year was the good year. For the last first year and second year was the good year, and the last year.
Mm-hmm.
I think for the last 5 years, first 2 and last one, they are the perfect one.
So in our 5 years, 3 years have been good, 2 years have been horrible. Horrible. And here we are even considering COVID. So COVID was a very good year for us, right?
Yeah,
COVID was a good year for us, but 2024...
23 we were not working. We were off.
Wait, so we're in 2026 right now.
Yeah, 2025.
But 2025 we were in business, so 2024 was the year that it was not good for us.
We were on break.
Yeah, we had taken a break.
Yeah, 23 was not a good year. Tulibwa camera. Tulibwa equipment 2023.
Sasa mbona unakatisha story yangu and I'll get there.
Yeah,
so for the last 5 years, 3 years have been good and 2 years have not been good. So one of the years that has not been good was 2023, and yeah, we were just given a character development by life in business. And what was it?
Kama ilienda business ikafail, alafu then it was about camera.
Mm-hmm.
Camera. Then I'm going to say a lot of photographers wakaingia kwa market. Wakaingia na basic chini almost for wedding unakuwa na shoot na 5K.
But then that was not the start of our biggest challenge. Our biggest challenge came in. Your pricing had started even before we were robbed.
No, I'm saying that was the first one before camera.
Yeah, before we got robbed.
Yeah. 2022 nilikuwa na hiyo challenge.
Mm-hmm.
Wakajaa, hata sikuja kajaa. Bei karudi mpaka 10K.
Yeah, the market was flooded.
Wedding coverage. Na tukua tumetoka COVID. Mm-hmm. So after COVID, watu wakuja wengi, watu waka-expect kwa event, tukana mpaka chini. After that, equipment zikaibwa. Nikateka break for 1 year.
Unasema ukateka break, nikani wewe peke yako uliteka break.
Sisi tuliteka break. 1 year.
Yeah, it was a very tough year, by the way. Kwanza those people that robbed us, they finished us. Kwa sababu getting back from there, guys, imagine your equipment being stolen, and if you do photography and videography, you know how expensive those equipment are. So we were robbed, and he's the one who was robbed. Because that day he's the one who was called by the thieves. So I think he will give us a story of how we were robbed. Are you willing to share that story?
It's a very funny story.
Yeah, it's a very funny one, guys, because I will tell you, yani, when he was robbed, he just called me and like, "Ay babe, acha tumeenda hasara kubwa." So me I'm expecting like maybe ni light ya studio imeanguka ama kitu kasi sijui trigger yani you see those two small things ama ati background ama maybe studio imeflood ati background zimeraruka kitu kama hiyo, and then
kama but ilikuwa funny. Msema kwa job asubuhi piga picha pa ama doctor, I want some few pictures of my kids. Okay, napika job. Kaniambia sasa niko hapa nje sijui stairs gani hapa naye. Nikatoka nje kumwangalia. Akaniambia sawa, ukiwa hapo nje wewe toka hapo kwa nini niangalia hapa Rubis iko hapo. Unaangalia polisi, na gari ya polisi ilikuwa inakunywa mafuta hapo sasa. Na alikuwa ameniambia so mimi kuangalia gari ya polisi kurudi, that was in 1 minute. Kurudi hakuna kamera. Kumrudia chukua. Kurudi tena hakuna, kurudi kuangalia kutoka hapo mtuona. So alikuwa kama wasi wawili. Nikatoka, mwingine akaingia akachukua kamera, niliingia akachukua kamera akapanda stairs. Juu mimi kaingia hakuna kamera yake.
And guys, let me tell you something. You know, when you're in this industry, okay, it's not even just a photography, videography business. It's any small scale business. It's not very awkward to get someone just calling you out of nowhere for business. Like you get even strangers calling you to do business. So that day being called, and actually he didn't call you that day. He had booked earlier. Yeah. And he said, "Can we have this shoot this day in the morning because I'm going to work." You see, and our previous location ilikuwa karibu na hospitali, by the way, so the whole story was believable.
those clients.
It's normal, even up to date, by the way. A client can call you, a client that you do not know, and akwambia, "I'm coming tomorrow for a photo shoot." Because I mean, you can't have clients who just know you, because then that shows you have your market is small. But when you're growing, then strangers start calling you. By the way, that's how we have made most of our clients. But that one taught us well. And then the challenge after being robbed was that the CCTVs we have in our country, they are not clear enough, right?
That's not fun.
The CCTVs
unaenda kwa police station. Msa kwambia mimi sitaki unionge pesa, lakini utafanya hivi. Tuweze afford hata pen ya full scap. Fanya hivi, hata sitaki unipatie pesa. Enda pale ununue full scap na pen. Ili nini? Tukuandikie statement. So atakusaidia kweli.
So you can imagine, you're so stressed already, you've lost your piece of work, what you work with. Alafu tunaenda police station tunaambiwa. And that time we had a young child. You remember only was small. Up to date our daughter has never healed from police station. Because I remember Sunday when people were demonstrating. Najaribu kumwambia mama chapia mimi niende police station. Imagine she almost cried. Ataki tuende police station. The last time tulienda police station tulikuwa
tumeibiwa.
Guys, it was something really traumatic. Like it's something we have never healed from to date, because practically our equipment, we just carry them. We don't easily hire out equipment. Oh yeah. But they taught us ilitupiga character development nzuri kwa sababu now we had to close down the studio because there's no way we could have a studio and we do not have a camera kwa sababu one, such kind of challenges, they are not planned. You see, one, we didn't have insurance because almost everyone was like, "Amnanga insurance hizo vitu, amnanga insurance hizo vitu." And then another downside in a third world country, you go to a bank, wanakwambia, "No, we can't cover until it clocks like 1 million." Now unataka nikuletea hadi rugs ndio ifike that million surely. You see, now you get a good equipment, a pricey one, but ukienda wanakwambia we can't cover that hadi ifike around, you see, around 1 million shillings. So those were the challenges we had in our first year. No, that was the second year, because the previous year, now the market was really flooded. Very young people were coming in with equipment bought by their parents and everything, and so they could not, they were not, the prices were not competitive in the market. Like unaona mtu amepeana a quotation of like 5,000 for a job, and then now you're supposed even to put in logistics, like you need to hire someone, you need to go to that place, including transport and everything. So it was not making a lot of sense. A lot of studios were also open at that period of time. And yes, so it was quite challenging. So us being robbed was just, whoo, and it was just, it was just something else. It was just, it was just something else. It was like the industry was kicking us out of the market.
Yeah.
You see, because surely now we actually I don't remember anything.
About?
Not anything. Like after being robbed, imagine the person that robbed us, alituiba camera, akaiba hadi the extra lenses we had, even the camera that we had ya kutolea client mwingine. By the way, we were robbed a lot of things.
Yeah, like 50, 85
mm. There is a camera ya ule best yetu tulikuwa tunatolea vitu kwa kamera yake, you see, and things like that. So guys, it was quite a challenging period, and actually we were robbed in November, keeping in mind that December is our high season. Sindio?
Yeah, and plus most of friends wasema antas waligo kufanya kazi hizi.
No babe, don't get personal on this one. We are talking business wise. Do you remember that time we had a wedding in Isiolo?
No, I'm saying it's not a person. I'm saying that's another challenge, because of that a lot of competitive. So not of to us antas waligo squeeze hours kwa.
Yeah, now that was the challenge. But the immediate challenge was the wedding that we had in Isiolo, a very big wedding, and we do not have equipment. You see,
to rent,
we had to rent, and you see, in renting, that is another cost. Now, ukumbuke you're already charged with the rates that you have your equipment. You see, guys, it was quite challenging. So now, away from that story to how we have come back. Ama we speak about that later in another episode. How we have rebuilt Hunters.
But at the end of the day, for me, I say, equipment. It was the best. No, it is the most traumatic thing, but also it was the best thing to happen to us.
You've never healed from that.
No, it was the best. Tungekata kuibu equipment.
By the way, atungekuwa tumeupgrade because still the camera that was robbed was still, right now it's still among the best cameras in photography, so we still didn't have.
But atungekuwa pala to trust me.
Hatungekuwa
tukafunga for 1 year, bado tungekuwa hapo.
Yeah.
Bado tungekuwa tunasoma na watu tunasema nenda personal channel.
Yeah, you're making it personal. You're making that's why nakwambia you've not healed. Do you know me, actually I even forget about that story kwa sababu now like I can't always carry the, but yes, as you're saying, it's good that we were robbed. There are those things, kuna zile challenges ina happening, unaona ni kani Mungu anakuforce into that challenge so that you grow. Sindio? And actually that was the easiest way for me to heal. Like if we were not robbed, then atunge upgrade. You see, atunge take that sabbatical ya 1 year to restructure kila kitu. You see, now that's it. Sometimes naonanga it was God's way of telling us, like, you guys have a lot of potential. I need to get you out for a while. I need to get you out for a while. So guys, for those 5 years, those 2 years were like that. The market flooded, and then we were robbed of our equipment. But yes, for the 5 years, it's been great, I bet. Right? Which was your best year? In those 5 years, which has been your best year?
Last year.
But don't say I'll talk about money. It's not monetary wise.
It's not about, but it was the best year.
How was it the best year? Baby on camera, unafichika huko sasa.
Guys, I should be comfortable.
No, but you're in my channel, so you work the way I want it to be.
So the question?
Yeah, which was your best year in those 5 years?
Last year.
Why was it your best year? And don't give me the money reason.
Not about the money reason, because there will be clientele. Utakuja kumpesa, but you can't tell also. Kwa hivyo tunasemanga I want to be working with about clients. Last year we had been honestly tumekuwa na the best clients, but for the last 5 years tumekuwa na best clients. I will say tumekuwa na worst clients. I will never say that because nikiangalia weddings zote tumefanya a lot of weddings, a lot of picha boutique. Most of them are still our friends. At that day, one or two jobs in zingine tumekuwa na a lot of good clients, not amazing ones. But last year, imekuwa na different vibe for wedding. Si kama the last tumefanya. Tuongea mambo ya challenge for wedding, kingine kado, sitaki kuweka kwa today because that is another big topic. But last year zimekuwa good vibe. There's some good vibe for weddings, can't. Then people tunakaa different company. I won't say in the same company like 5 years ago. And just feel like a different type of company. That is the best year for me. Kitu kingine ni pesa. Msema mambo pesa.
It's nothing about money. It's not even about money, but yeah.
It's about that's money. Also pesa.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Pesa.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, for me the best year was, let me see. Actually, I don't have a best year. Okay, my best year was our first year.
Why?
As much as it had a lot of challenges, it set the pace for what Hunters is to be today. Because if I get it right, all the clients we have today, they are people we met in our first year. We met them in one way or another. Ama they are people we worked for and worked with. In that first year, it was quite challenging because there was no money flow, but every contact we made that year has materialized in one way or another to date.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, so I think that first year was my best year, and then the fact that it opened different levels. You see, yeah, it opened a different level. That's why I consider it being my best year.
Please, you are the interviewers.
How do you love photography and videography business? How do you love it?
Photography, videography business.
Yeah.
It's a very tricky question for me because I have 8 languages.
You have a love-hate relationship with
love-hate with both of them because I love photography. Today it was a good for doing photography. I love it. Today was a good doing videos for wedding. Others like, wow, what am I doing? So it's like I love it at the same time.
But then let it be known, his main passion is film. It's film. But then, being in the country that we are, you have to have different streams of income.
Yeah.
So him, events and photography are just another stream of income, though he does it passionately.
Yeah.
So it gets to a point where you're like, hey, is this really what I want to do? Right? It's really so you generally just have a love-hate relationship, and that I tend to believe that love-hate relationship comes in from the type of clients you bag at a certain time.
100%.
Yeah.
That's
Mimi, by the way, that is the whole. I just have a love-hate relationship to the photography, videography business, and that is entirely dependent on the type of client we have at that time.
Yeah.
Sidio?
No. I'm pretty disagree. Sometimes it's not about the groom and the bridal team. It's so many person. It depends with those the organizers. They are not to know what I'm talking. The organizers of that event. Makes it elaborate there.
Yeah, or you love the event or hate the event generally. But generally, the business, it's not a bad business, but just like any other business. And if you ask any business person, no one entirely loves their business. No one entirely. There are some people that do their business just for survival. But as much as we are passionate about it, we have a love-hate relationship with it because sometimes we may have to Yeah, there are challenges in the market. There are challenges, not even in the market, there are challenges in the industry itself. But we will speak about that on another episode.
That's the problem. Nasikia kuongea na shida kuongea because that's a different
No, that
topic.
is a whole different topic because this one was
About,
generally about us being in business for the last 5 years, and it has been really, a growth period. A growth period.
A simple question. I think watu wanaulizana swali moja.
Yes.
How do you work with your husband 24/7 kimwana?
Oh yeah, that is something we usually get most of the time. But let me tell you guys, like right now is editing a job we had in end of December, and I was part of the team. I was decorating. He was the videographer for the event. But guys, it comes down to the fact that I love what I do. You see, it's not even about the relationship, it's what we are doing. I have a complicated relationship with photography, but I have a love relationship with videography. This is because every time we get a videography gig, I try to put myself in the client's shoes and envision what they would love. You see, so I really love doing that, and I really love seeing when our clients come to get their job and they're really happy about it. So that's why I don't get bored, because even when we are on field, or let me call it on a set, like maybe a wedding set, we don't see each other the whole day. Like kila mtu ako kwa shughuli zake. You see, our goal for the day is to give the client the best end product. And so we might even be in the same wedding, but we might not see each other. Nile occasional, like, are you okay? Do you have the right thing? Are we getting this? I mean, that's why we might be working together, but we don't get to mingle that much. You see, we actually, there's something I came to realize. We might be in the car going home in the evening, and we are reliving the event like people that are in two different events, right?
That's true.
That's so I actually don't get bored. Do you get bored?
No, I don't get bored. Yeah.
Do you have to answer in one statement?
Man, I'm not a talkative
so
guy.
I'm
not a dose.
And we have a whole series of these.
I don't get bored. Because of it, I don't get pissed off by the other. Curious about the event to get different, and I feel like we need to talk about the event part of it, because najaribu kuongea na feel like not talking about
no, but si umeuliza.
Yeah, we are talking about me and you.
Umeuliza if you get bored because we work a lot together.
No, I don't get bored. Most of the time tuko pamoja.
Yeah, it's true. But people feel like we work a lot together, but we don't.
Yeah. Kama sasa kutoka morning hours mpaka saa hivi
you've been editing. Yeah.
Tujakuwa pamoja.
Absolutely.
Yeah, lakini watu wana feel like you guys every time
always together. But imagine we could be in an event together, but we are doing totally different. It's just that we are in the events industry. You see, like now that I've merged into the deco business, so I might be doing the deco, and by 10 my business is done, and now it's in the videography business. So you see, that's the whole thing.
Yeah.
And another thing is, I think we found a rhythm of how to work together. Am I wrong?
No, not wrong.
Yeah, I think we found a rhythm about working together, such that we do not crowd each other's space. Yeah, we found a rhythm to working together.
Tunafanya kazi mzuri, so at the day hata tukishoot tuko pamoja. Niko na different side nyingine yako side, niko mbele yako nyuma. Apart from we really don't meet for events.
Events we don't. How now?
Apart from something we got messed up. Hapo ndo tunakutana.
Yeah, that is when we meet. Najeri tukienda nyumbani. But basically the whole day, by the way, we might not even have 3 or 4 words together. So actually we do not work together. We work together, but we do not work together. Yeah. But it's still an honor to even work together.
Kwa sababu tunakuza unafanya ingekuwa mimi ningekuwa shaboeka. I cannot work with you. I cannot work with Hubby, I cannot work with wife.
Yeah. But then something I've come to learn is hunters is not it's a business. It's not sisi wawili. You see? So it's like you have a business, but you are the sales team and the and someone else is the managerial team, you see. So each and every one of us has their different roles they play. There's no time. So I feel the only time people would crash is when you're doing the same thing pamoja. You see, like he's a videographer, so when he's doing his videos, I would never have an idea about what he's doing. So you can imagine if we had two different ideas.
Tuna crash
here hapo. But then I am the, what do we say?
Some of the director too.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
But he's the one that does a lot of the work, the design, the shots, and everything in between. And that's how by then we get to work things.
Yeah.
You see, that's how we get to work.
But also, I think I could say this because kuna other people who are in Maskiza, they work as a couple. Oh no, it's knowing. Give me each person time yake. Kama tunafanya the same way, tuko kwa groom or bride, you have an idea, I let you do the idea. After done and do my idea is not like what you're doing is wrong. No, it's just hata kama ni mbaya. You keep quiet, mnafanya
mtapambana baadaye.
Hata kama ni mbaya unamwambia that was a good idea, mnafanya. But kwa editing unasema yenyewe hii that's what you want.
And then another thing is most of our clients now know us together.
Yeah.
You see, so it's usually very difficult. If I go to work alone, people will ask, where is Peter? Yeah. And when he goes to work alone, we will ask him, where am I? You see, so that's another thing that has come to be. So we don't have a choice but work together, but work as a team. But work as a team. So yes, guys, that has been our 5 years. But yes, I think we there's more to talk about. This was just the top of it, but there's a lot that comes in the last 5 years.
Yeah, the big challenge to have a videographers. Kama usai ana shoot, but niko na 3 minutes ako na record. So unaona, so those are the things.
Yeah, those are some of the challenges that we have had. Yeah.
But in advance you have like 3 cameras, so you're sorted. Utakosa the footage.
Yeah. So yes, guys, thank you so much for joining in. That was a really nice one. We hope to have more and more like these sit-downs, of which I'm not promising. I just hope they can happen. And yeah, thank you so much. See you on the next one. And please subscribe.